Hey, good afternoon.
Motivating. Wow.
Yes,
that was
that's pretty
motivating, man.
It's awesome.
Hiya.
So welcome back to another episode of TSP, The Scuttlebutt. Today we're here with the Southern Ghost, Micah Howard. Before we get started, talk a few things. Hey, chaps, do you have your script from
I do. I just found it.
All right, we have our show sponsor.
Yes, we want to thank Jeffrey Sabins because he is the man. Before I read this thing, I want to thank Jeffrey for helping me out on Tuesday, because without him, I'd be sleeping in the Walmart parking lot. So thank you, Jeff, for that. But here's the little spiel I got to read. Every single day, our nation's veterans struggle to find meaningful employment, showcasing their hard-earned skills, often ones that are forged through hard training, warfighting, and continued sacrifice, and so much more. Through Proven Valor Professionals, a veteran-owned and operated business service company, veterans continue to gain opportunities to prove themselves once again after service. As Proven Valor continues to take on more clients and companies, more veterans are achieving the chance to take on more opportunities and prove their worth. Within the first 30 days of launching their company, over 37 businesses and clients have increased revenue, enhanced their operations, and enabled their businesses to grow. This has all been due to Proven Valor Professionals and their dedication to excellence. This all included more veterans joining the Proven Valor team and getting in front of these companies. More clients equals more veterans. Head on over to provenvalorprofessionals.com to learn more about this company and what they are doing to help the veteran community.
Thank you, Mr. Sabins and Proven Valor. We appreciate your help, and I'm sure Andrew definitely appreciates your help. You didn't have to sleep in a parking lot.
Hey, he's a gunny. Dude, I owe him my life right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. And also, I want to thank our Patreon memberships. And I just want to remind everybody that all the money that comes in for this podcast, we are now a nonprofit. And actually, I'm off work next week, so my project is going to kick off next week. I'm going to start building yard signs for veterans, not just in my neighborhood, Andrew's neighborhood, all across Tennessee. I even have one scheduled for Kentucky.
Dude, that's awesome.
More to come on that next week.
Hoorah.
But before we get to Mr. Micah here, I want to mention Top Gun 2 comes out May 27th. The reason why I bring that up is Top Gun 1 was filmed on my ship while I was there. Two of my friends are actually made it in the movies. So I just want a new trailer just released this week. So I'm going to go ahead.
I saw it on Facebook.
I'm going to go ahead and share that right now. So
no
I'll see you
way.
guys in a few minutes.
Oh, that's pretty badass. Oh. Chester's dead, baby.
What do we have here? Yeah, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Damn.
She's pretty cocky.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
Dude, he's got 3 stars on his
With all
Purple
due
Heart.
respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
Whoa.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
Hey.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
We're going into combat on a level no living pilot's ever seen. Not even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. And
anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You will never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Jeez!
Having any fun yet?
What the? Whoa! Oh man!
Sorry, I can already pick out some crap that's in that movie, but I'm going to let it go. I don't want to ruin it for everybody.
Oh,
But I'm pretty stoked about it, basically because Jeffrey Sabins is.
you motivated Andrew. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you. I am
always.
Jeff. I'm a
So,
motard. I am a motard.
The reason why I'm looking forward to this, obviously, is because I was there for the first one. I've seen the film crew on the flight deck. Is pretty awesome, and some of those shots, when I was in, it was the F-14 Tomcat on the carrier, but now today they have the Hornets. But to stand next to a Tomcat when it's at full afterburner, sitting at a catapult, it's pretty life changing, man. It's awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right. Not that I got that out of the way.
Micah.
Micah, how you doing, buddy?
Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
Oh my God.
The Southern Ghost. Why do Southerners talk like that?
Why do you talk like that?
I have no idea.
That's tit for tat, man. Tit for tat.
Yeah.
That's true. Touche.
Didn't you move down here? Aren't you in Nashville area?
Yes, sir. I'm
Murfreesboro.
I'm actually in Murfreesboro. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan. So yes.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm about 3 hours from you east.
Yeah, I think you're pretty close to Mr. Sabins.
You are.
He's over on that side of town.
Think
So, Micah, you want
Knoxville.
to why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, please, Southern Ghost.
Well, I'm Micah Howard, formerly Sergeant Howard.
Oh shit. There he goes.
But I'm just a guy now. There it is. Live here in East Tennessee. I'm a fly fishing guide by day and a serenader of the crowd when it comes to Southern music by night. And got an album out, working on some more albums and some songs coming out of Nashville, working with Tyler J., who Marines probably know of.
Yes, sir.
He was the EAS guy, but let me tell you, screw the EAS song.
No, man, come on. That's a great song, man.
It's a great song, but he is a talented
He is.
mother. He is really good. So anyways, I'm originally from South Carolina. Grew up there, joined the Marine Corps in 2007. I think I was 20. Did 5 deployments with them. Couple with 3-8 where Andrew's from. There it is right there. And they're disbanded now,
Yes,
unfortunately, which is really sad.
But they'll come back when they need war fighters. They'll bring us back.
Exactly. I tell you, I was in 3 units in the Marine Corps. 3-8 was definitely top tier. 3-8. When we went to Afghanistan, I don't know what it is. Every battalion, no matter what change of command happens, they all have a personality that kind of carries on. And that 3-8 personality is a special one, full of war fighters for sure.
Tip of the spear.
Oh, yeah. So here I am in East Tennessee, living life, loving it, way up in the mountains. Don't really have good service. That's why I'm here in the fly shop. Teleco Outfitters. We're about a 4-year-old business this year, and we've been doing really good. We stay busy.
Hell yeah. If you ever want to go catch some salmon, let me know. I'll take you to northern Michigan.
Yeah, I want to go up there.
I would love to go with you. I took Stephen Cochran to Michigan. This was a few years ago. My hometown, Dearborn, Michigan, which is right outside of Detroit. We actually border Detroit. I was super involved in the veteran community there in Dearborn, so much so I was the commander of the Dearborn Allied War Veterans Council, which is the kind of like the liaison between the city hall and the veteran community. And so one year I got to pick the grand marshal of the Memorial Day parade. So I asked Stephen Cochran, I was like, hey, you want to come up and be the grand marshal? And you can bring your Stop 22. And the night before the event, we'll have a concert. So him.
That was you. He's told me this story.
Yeah, him, Tyler J, and Sam Tate came up, and it was pretty badass. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, he said it was. I'm not gonna say.
You can say
changing.
Yeah,
he said he felt like he stepped foot back in Iraq when he went up there.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a majority. I don't know, but majority. It's swinging to the population of Middle Eastern. They just had their vote for City Hall and the mayor and the council, and they have their first Arabic mayor now, and most of the councilmen are Arabs.
What do you think that is? Why do you think
so
it's an Islamic congregation going on there?
So here's what happened back in the day. I've lived there my whole life until I moved here, other than the time I was in the Navy. So it's the hometown of Henry Ford. This is where Henry Ford invented the assembly line. And so Ford Motor Company is huge in Dearborn, Michigan. Everywhere you go, everything's named after Ford. I went to Etzel Ford High School, the Ford Library. Everything's Ford. So what happened was back in the day when Henry Ford got this idea to pay $5, I think was it $5 a day, $5 a week? I can't remember, but it was life-changing back then because nobody paid that much money, but he needed people to come to work the factories. Well, I guess he still wasn't getting enough people to come to the factory, so he went to the Middle East and he was bringing people over from the Middle East.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
He had there was like a village where all the Middle Easterns lived. And he kind of like ruled them. Like Henry Ford was a sympathizer of Hitler. I don't know if people don't know that, but
really,
he liked Hitler. So
Wow.
the way
know that.
he made all the Middle Easterns live in one specific spot, and he made them conform to the American ways, And so he would literally go there and like crack whips, like, hey, you got to do this, you're not praying. We're Americans now. And so he kind of like ruled them with an iron fist. And then, after he passed away and that they're still working, and obviously the automotive industry was a very good job back in the day. So people just started coming and they'd bring their families over. And now it's a majority of Middle Eastern in Dearborn, Michigan.
So Henry Ford was a Nazi. Did not know that.
Unfortunately, yeah. So a lot of people will disagree with that, but if you read about him, Henry Ford really wasn't a great guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Henry Ford and the story Dearborn didn't want told.
Yeah.
That's I didn't know about that. Of Henry
it's unfortunate.
Ford.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and it's history. So you live and you learn.
You learn history, and you try not to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I disagree with the South loves pulling their statues down and everything. Like, that's dumb, man. You leave that up there and you learn from it. Like if you erase history, you're tend to repeat it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I think Rene Descartes said that, sir.
Yeah, I think
Descartes.
Descartes, yeah. In the Southern is Descartes.
Yeah.
Nice, Micah. That's awesome.
So, are you a Hollywood Marine?
No, not at all.
No.
Thank you, Paris Island. Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
when I went to boot camp, I grew up 3 hours from Paris Island.
We're in South Carolina.
I just got in a van. There's like this old redneck South Carolina lady with a cigarette in her mouth, all wrinkly, driving us down there. Ate at Golden Corral.
Nice.
That cigarette never left her mouth.
That's awesome.
The whole time we rode down. If it would get low, she'd put in another one.
Nice.
I fell asleep going into the gates and woke up and got strangled by my seatbelt trying to get out of there.
What time did you guys arrive that night? 11?
It was at night. I think it was pretty late.
Why is it always at night, late at night?
Disorientation.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that shit on purpose, bastards.
Adds
What
to
battalion were you?
Man,
You remember second, first, third?
I was
Now you can be in 4th battalion.
Yeah, I was in Delta.
Oh, 1st battalion.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
to go.
Yeah, my worst drill instructor was a band guy.
Nice.
He like fucked us up. He was the worst one. He was a band guy.
I had a dispersing guy was my head guy.
What's a band guy?
Well, he's in the Marine Corps band.
Marine Corps band.
His MOS was musician.
And he was the worst one? He'd be the most chill.
And he was the smallest and skinniest one, too. I mean, this dude,
those are always the
I
worst.
thought he was a murderer until at the end you find out what they're about, what your drill instructors are about. He's
second month. No, third month. Sorry.
I don't know. I think it's like when you become a Marine, you get then you didn't get like, how do they do it now? You get your EGA.
And then
it's
you
not
get
like the Crucible.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened with me.
Once you finish the Crucible, you get your EGA.
And then
with us, you didn't get your EGA until like your last day there.
I don't know, man. Things have changed. They don't use loop sling anymore. Everybody gets an ACOG, which I didn't get one until my first deployment.
Yeah, I still hunt with iron sights. I'm a better shot with iron sights.
That's right. That's what I learned on, man.
Yeah.
Were you allowed to? Are they allowed to have cell phones now? I see that. Like, I think it's the Army. They're allowed to have cell phones. I swear, I saw that, man.
Oh, weird.
I know, right?
It's crazy.
And and Micah, the commandant of the Marine Corps, he actually used to be our battalion commander from 2002 to 2004.
Oh, really?
Berger, yeah, he used to be our battalion commander. Neary took over after him, and then it was Sinclair, then Odom, then Sullivan.
Yeah, Sullivan was a badass.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, he kept a lot of us alive.
Is it always been just 2 boot camps for the Marine Corps, the West Coast and East Coast?
Well, it was. Let's see. I think Parris Island was first. And then Hollywood came around in the 50s, maybe 45. I don't know.
During World War II, I think there was like a tentative boot camp.
Yeah.
I want to say in Louisiana, just because there was a surge of training that needed to happen. But other than that, I think you're right. It was just Parris Island, then came the Hollywood.
Yeah.
The Navy used to have 3. Now they're down to 1.
You had Great Lakes, Orlando, and where was the other one?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah. I went to Great Lakes in January. It was awesome.
I remember when
Orlando
got bulldozed down. 1996.
There's a Navy boot camp in Orlando?
There was.
It used to be. That's where they used to send the women. All the women went to Orlando. But now everybody goes to Great Lakes.
I was I was a freshman in college when they started tearing that base down in Orlando.
I hate when they tear down bases, man. The base I was stationed on, Alameda, NAS Alameda, it's gone. I hate that.
Micah, you got any good stories of your deployments and stuff?
Yeah, when you got out of the boot camp, where'd you first go?
Went up to, I don't even know if I can say, I don't know if it's, I was with Fast Company. Well, I went to I was a security forces guy. I know there's probably grunts out there making fun of me, but fuck you. But I went up to Chesapeake, the Northwest Annex in Chesapeake, and we used to tear up Virginia Beach, go to Peabody's. If you're a Marine, that Virginia Beach area, it's got the highest concentration of military personnel in the country, but not too many Marines. So if you're a Marine there, you're shit hot. So we used to party there, and then I got stationed at Yorktown, Virginia, with 2nd Fast Faggot Ass SEAL Team.
What does FAST stand for?
Faggot Ass SEAL Team, sir.
Oh man. Damn, he went there.
SEAL team.
He went there.
Actually, it stands for Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security. But
There you go, Sergeant.
and then from there, we went to Spain, train with the Israelis. We were kind of in charge. We were a QRF. For anybody that doesn't know what Marine Security Force is, it's got different parts, but my part was Fast Company, and basically we were a global QRF for different AOs on the globe. And we went to Spain, and ours was Europe, part of the Middle East, and all of Africa, which roped us under AFRICOM. And so when Benghazi happened, those were the Marines that reacted to the Benghazi embassy were Fast Marines. But we never did anything like that. We just drank and
partied.
Partied and
have you ever been to Africa?
Pretty cool training.
Did you actually go to Africa?
Yeah, we went to no, we didn't go to Africa, but we trained a bunch of Moroccans and Algerians. And those dudes are nasty as hell when they go to the bathroom.
Oh.
They smell like shit, man.
Yeah.
Just because of the way they go to the bathroom.
Mm.
Well, it's kind of like that. I mean, it's an Arab thing. They don't use toilet paper and they don't sit on a seat.
They
so
use
they would take water bottle. I saw this with the Saudis. If there was a porta shitter there, they'd stand and hover over it, shit in it, so it always hit the rim or something. And then they take water bottles and clean their ass with it. And I think that's why they smell.
Guys, this is very graphic. So if you're queasy, just
is this kind of show? Can I talk?
Yeah.
No,
Say whatever you want.
For any of our listeners, if this is queasy, just go to the go somewhere else. Don't
they know.
Don't watch this.
Our listeners know. Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
So
I've been on a show before, and they were like,
"Oh my god!" Yeah, we're not that kind of show.
No.
That's why I like the veteran shows, man. It's like you can just be yourself.
I've been to countries where I went to the bathroom and there's no toilets. There's just like a porcelain hole in the floor.
Oh yeah.
You have to drop trout and hover, and hopefully you don't take a crap in your own shorts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's the thing. It's like crapping in the woods. Either hang your ass over a log or hang on to a branch.
Yeah. And the crazy thing, I was like in a restaurant. So I walked in, I was like looking around like, how's this thing work, man? But there's no dividers. So if somebody opens the door, the people right outside the restaurant are like, oh my God, look at that guy. He's taking a shit.
Yeah.
And
just so like boot camp.
I'm literally staring at this thing. I'm staring at this thing for like 10 minutes. I'm like, literally, how does this work, man? I gotta go. And there's a little button on the floor. When you're done, you step on it and it goes down into the floor.
That's interesting.
That's what the military did for me. Is I can take a shit absolutely anywhere.
The shitters in Dearborn
always carry baby wipes. Always have baby wipes.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thomas is from Dearborn also. He's my buddy from Dearborn. Went to school together. So he's got a little story. The shitters in Dearborn have sprayers next to the shitters.
It's like a bidet. There you go.
Yeah. So
So then I went to 3-8 and did 2 tours to Afghan with them.
Yeah.
You got any cool stories about Afghanistan?
Yeah, the first deployment, we went there to go help out 3-5 because they were getting horse fucked out there.
Damn.
They had don't quote me, but it was a lot. It was around this. They had 60 casualties and 20 KIA in the first month. Less than the first month or something like that. But we were on the Mew, just sitting, doing gator squares in the med. And we got the call. We were in Bahrain and doing some training out there. And got the call and we're going in because 3-5 is getting fucked up. So everyone was like, what the hell? We thought this was going to be a booze cruise.
We had the booze cruise for you.
Yeah, y'all did.
In 07?
Yeah, I've heard
that was a booze cruise. That was the easy one. That was an awesome deployment.
Yeah. But what saved our ass on that deployment, I was telling Andrew about this earlier, was the development of the Wolfhound, which would triangulate and give you a 10-digit grid on ICOM radio traffic, which the Taliban just used like those Walmart NASCAR radios. It's like bullshit. You can intercept that. And so we were like, and they never knew about this. So we triangulate, get a 10-digit grid, and we just drop JDAMs on them. Just white. They didn't even know it was coming. We were fucking them up so bad that we one of the Taliban commander's sons got schwacked on a patrol because we were using that Wolfhound, and we were listening to ICOM at night, and the Terp, we were getting the Terp to translate, and the Terp, I was like, what's he saying? Well, it's one of the and he was like, well, it's one of the generals out there, and he's saying that they've never met an infidel like the Green Hats. So they called us Green Hats because we pushed in the green zone. We didn't bring our woodland camis, so we just flipped our Kevlar cover over to woodland. So in the poppy, when we duck down, we at least blend a little bit. So they started calling us Green Hats.
Wow.
We thought that was pretty badass.
That's pretty bad. Two full Hunden, two Green Hats.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So
you were on a Mew at that time?
Yeah.
What kind of ship was it? LSD?
Yeah, I was on the Carter Hall, and it didn't have AC. And I used to, it was so fucking hot at night. I used to take sheets and put them in the shower and get them sopping wet and lay under that to stay cool at night.
Damn. So,
yeah, I think it was an LSD.
How did you, like when you went off and did your missions, did you have to come back? You came back to the ship, or once they dropped you off, you're just out there?
For Afghanistan?
Yeah.
We were still considered a Mew, but we flew in.
Oh, okay. I got you.
We came off on boats on Christmas Eve and went into Kuwait to stage to push in there. Then from Kuwait, we flew straight into Leatherneck, had like a week, and then we started pushing out there. And we pushed out into areas. We were in charge of protecting the construction of Route 111 or 611, one of those. And which was basically they needed that logistics train, that paved hardball road to be built to support logistics going to Sangin. So, but then they kind of moved us off and moved us more into the green zone. And we pushed into areas that no Westerners have been to since the Russians were there. So a lot of the locals thought we were Russians when we came in. And a lot of people who were the local nationals who were around when the Russians came in were like about to take up arms against us. And they would come and cuss at us, and we'd just tell them like, we're not Russian. And they were like old Russian bunkers and stuff that they left over there. So it was like stepping into another galaxy, man. It was pretty cool. Sleeping in fighting holes, digging fighting holes, watching MARSOC run L-shaped ambushes from our positions up on the mountain. That deployment was the full package that you can do as a Marine grunt. Because we went from boat, training, booze cruising. Some of the guys, not me, were fucking tie hookers and stuff. Or, they were in Bahrain. Because we went into Bahrain a couple times. And then from there, we went into when the Afghan war was the hottest, really getting it and doing traditional kind of austere combat, digging fighting holes and stuff like that. So that one made me a man, and it made a lot of us men. It's fun.
Wow.
It was fun.
Wow.
Did you take any casualties?
Yeah, we had. Because we were fucking the Taliban up with that Wolfhound, no casualty is good, but fortunately we only had one casualty, but that casualty was a horrible story. Andrew Carpenter, who's from Middle Tennessee.
And there's a Marine Corps League detachment named after him. I met him once. I met Andrew once. He was a good dude when I met him.
Yeah, he was in India Company, and it was at the 302 which was for the 302 Northing in the green zone. And that area was a wasp nest, man. That thing was, you couldn't step 1 foot outside that compound without having 7.62 coming at you. And it was belted in tight with IEDs. I mean, we had guys losing a lot of legs. A lot of dudes lost legs. But fortunately, I mean, Andrew got shot in the neck, and his wife was pregnant at home at the time. And so his baby was born. And that memorial really hit me hard, man. I didn't really know him well. I knew of him because he was in a different company. But that memorial, I became more acquainted with him. And it's fucked up, man. But that's why we have the Marine Corps in the service, because dudes like that live on.
Yep.
And my mantra is, you know, when I first got out of the Marine Corps, I was kind of a piece of shit. I was like, oh, like we all do, you know, you're free.
Me
to
too.
do what you want. So you're probably not going to do shit, but that kind of wears on you.
Yeah.
So,
but look at you now, man.
Yeah. But what I'm getting to is like, what would he do if he had another shot?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I think, is like, I have that shot that he probably doesn't have. So I need to do the best I fucking can with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
hey,
good attitude.
Micah, did you know Michael Ouellette?
Oh yeah, Ouellette. I was a squad leader for his squad after after that deployment I just talked about.
Yeah.
Went to Afghan again. I was first platoon, second squad leader. So yeah, I know Ouellette.
Yeah, he
we built a fob after him too.
He got a Navy Cross for his actions.
That he was like Jesus there. Everyone talked about him. I know his whole story because everyone made sure you knew it. He was a bad son of a bitch, man. What he did, freaking bleeding out like that, calling strafing gun runs on the enemy after he just got blown up, performing self-care on himself like he did. That's insane.
Insane. I think I met him once, but I know his wife up in New Hampshire or Massachusetts, and she's on the board for the Gold Star people up there. So she's good people too.
Yeah, I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Yep, me too.
She's always. Yeah, he was mean though. I know he was a mean corporal. Well, he was sergeant at that time, was he? Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah.
When he passed, he was sergeant, right?
Yeah, well, God bless him.
Micah, you gonna play some music for us, man?
Yeah, man.
Did you have your guitar when you were deployed?
No, and that's the thing about it. I mean, I play guitar since I was like 12, but in the Marine Corps, I didn't play a lick. It's just like, I don't know. I just didn't have that individuality then, or I didn't want to. It kind of made me sad to play guitar because when you're in the military, you're kind of like, you can't have that individuality. And playing guitar kind of made me wish I was a civilian, smoking weed and going to hippie fests. And
Did you know Tyler J? Did you know Tyler J when you were in the Marine Corps?
No, I didn't. I met him through Stop 22.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm actually recording some singles with him in Nashville. He's anybody that know, he's the EAS guy, the EAS song guy. But
great song.
Yeah. But you know what? Screw the EAS song. He is talented right now. If you're into Jamie Johnson, that outlaw country stuff, you will love.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah, I love Tyler J. He's whenever he plays locally, I try to go into his shows. But he has one song. I can't ever for the life of me remember the name of it, but it's about a motorcycle. It's called Steel or something.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, I love it when he sings that song, man. It's like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah. Well, he's got that great song. I think he just released it. The Circus.
Circus, yeah.
The Circus is amazing.
Yep, that's a good song.
Absolutely amazing.
don't miss the circus, but I miss the clowns. That sums it up right there.
Yes.
That's why we're all kind of weird with civilians, but when we get around each other, we just let loose and they think we're weird.
Well, that's why you can do what we want here on the show, because there's no holds
What's that
barred on the
dynamic
show.
between hurting feelings and not hurting feelings?
Yep.
Nothing against.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of badass people that never served, but a lot of people that didn't, they got some thin skin, it seems like.
Yeah. There's a guy I work with. His name's Calvin. But when I start talking at work, he'll literally look at me and be like, how do you feel comfortable saying those words?
Yeah.
You just roll off your tongue. It's really easy.
I actually told him today, I was like, you would never make it in the military, man.
Yeah.
It's just words. I don't know why you get offended.
Yeah, seriously. It's not literal. But I mean, I tell you, some of the funniest guys I've met have been from the military. One guy I served with, he lives in PA, Harrisburg, PA now, but when he got out, he was hilarious. This dude needs to do stand-up. And he actually got into it a little bit. He moved out to Hollywood to be with his brother who has epilepsy and take care of him, and started getting into the stand-up comedy scene and was making traction, but he's just such like an old soul and kind of just, he's like Red from that 70s show, kind of, that he didn't want that life. He'd rather work in a factory and lift boxes and make money and take care of his family.
All right. So before you sing your song, I have a question. Are you a shellback?
No.
Up.
Damn.
Pollywog.
I stayed on the northern hemisphere the whole time.
Man. No, you didn't miss that much, man.
No, you did. You missed out, man.
No, he did not.
Andrew hated
no, he
it.
didn't. I can't run because of that shellback ceremony. Thank you, Reggie McClam and the USS Kearsarge.
So,
well, I mean, we got close to it. They were like talking about we're going to do a shellback if we cross, and a lot of the Marines were like, if these Navy fuckers try to let me do that shit, I'm like, I'll do it. I don't give a shit. I've been hazed before. You have too.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. So, what song you got for us today?
Let me grab this guitar.
The ghost is gone.
The Southern Ghost.
Dude, he's got a great voice, man. He played for us, what was that, 2 years ago, Micah?
Yeah, in Chattanooga.
In Chattanooga, yeah, for the IW hike. That was awesome. Oh man, it sounds good.
Yeah, this is an expensive guitar.
Gonna have to put shellback on Please Drink Stuff.
Dude, I would love it.
My wife doesn't know I bought this thing. Well, she knows I bought it, but she doesn't know how much it was.
Well, she knows now. She's watching.
Oh yeah, she's probably watching right now.
Yeah, but I'm recording this song. It's kind of a song that explains like the yearning to go back, because that's one thing. I mean, you hate being in a shithole, but God, life's so easy, and you always think about it when you're back here.
You miss it. I miss it.
I don't know why. I mean, I guess you're a cowboy. Life's simple. You don't have to worry about paying bills and stuff.
Hey, Ramadi, dude, and Ramadi was the Wild Wild West in 06, man. All we did was patrols and eat and post, and it was just easy life, except for the KIAs.
Yeah,
rest their souls.
But yeah, I'm actually recording this with Tyler J. We're doing it kind of like the 70s style on analog tape, like they used to do, like how Neil Young sounded back in the day, even though he's a pissy grandma now. His music's still good. But that dude, man, like, chill out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm taking it off Spotify.
What are you so mad about?
Oh, David Haas, Salt Dogs. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, David.
Yes, we are. But it's called Wolves, and it goes something like this.
was such a powerful man. We were kicking up dust in a land of sand. But our country, they turned their backs on us. Now we're just beggars, dreaming of blood and lust. And I wish I could go on back. And I wanna hear rounds crack.
Nice.
And we on the night, because we were the wolves. Oh, we were the wolves. I had you soul in my mind. Brothers and infidels left it behind. And every shot that rang out pulled the child from me, willing to die for corn country. And I wish I could go on back. And I wanna hear rounds crack. And we on the night, because we were the wolves. Oh, we were the wolves. Because we, oh, we were the wolves. Oh, we were the wolves. There it is. Ooh, you got a cheer thing on?
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
Great
Yeah,
song.
it's pretty cool. It's kind of like I'm sick and tired of hearing like Toby Keith and all these guys trying to, and what it is, and I'll say it, I don't give a damn, trying to make money off the backs of what veterans have done, trying to pull at that heartstring. I mean, I'm sure it's well intentioned, but you never hear anything from somebody who's been there.
Right.
And I think you need to hear it. If somebody can put it in song or put it in book or just kind of like give you that sensation of what we felt, I think it needs to happen.
Yeah. That's what we try to do here is get you guys' stories out there, man.
Hell yeah.
Those were
Freaking
powerful
awesome.
lyrics, man. Powerful lyrics,
Very
Micah.
powerful.
Thank you, brother.
The crack thing, dude, that hits right here. That sound that you miss, crack,
Oh, I
crack.
love it. I mean, it's just like when I hear you get that little, like if somebody slams like a piece of cardboard on the ground or something, you're like, whoa, you know, you get
I
that.
still take a knee when I hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have PTSD?
Do you have PTSD? Yes. Yes, in fact, I do.
Yeah.
Hey, Micah, are you going through the VA or anything like that?
For what?
For any issues or whatever? Just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I get disability, but I don't really go up there. One, because the one in Knoxville sucks. And two, because I mean, the help you get when you go to the VA, they're so contracted out that you end up talking to somebody that's just there for a paycheck. In my experience.
Yeah.
You know,
one of our brothers works up there at the UT hospital.
Oh, at that VA?
Yeah, Zach Switzer. Remember him?
Yeah, yeah.
He was a saltman. Good guy.
Does he work there? What does he do there?
He's a nurse for the helicopter.
Oh, okay.
He's well, I think he's going to change careers. He's getting a little tired of that, and I don't want to air out his laundry, but I think he wants a job change. So, but he was with the Helo squad. He was with the helicopter nurse unit. So
yeah, you know who's awesome is the vet center, especially the one there in Nashville. The vet centers are awesome.
Yep.
They have so many great programs. They've always, anytime I've dealt with them, they've taken care of me.
Hey, they'll teach you how to play guitar, which I still, I learned how to play when I was a kid. And then my instructor had a gig. So then, he taught us for a week and then he left because he had a gig to go to. And he never came back again.
Well, Bob Regan, the renowned songwriter, he runs a workshop up there. I forget what it's called, but when I first heard about it, I thought it was like, vets getting together that are interested in music. So I went there, but what it turned out to be was Bob Regan was having like therapy sessions where he would take like combat vets and stuff, get their story and make a song out of it. And some of these stories in there, like some of the Vietnam vets that were in there, I'm like, dude, you've done more shit than I will ever do.
Way more, yeah. Than all three of us.
Yeah.
Doesn't Creative Vets do that?
Creative, yeah.
Isn't it Creative? I think that is Bob Regan's thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think it is because Jesse Taylor, I told him my story and he wrote a song for me. And I'll send it to you, Mike.
That's what it is Creative Vets.
Well, Richard Casper, he's the guy that's in charge. He's a Marine too. Good guy.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's I think he was an assaultman too, way back in the day.
These damn assaultmen.
What's next for the Southern Ghost?
Yeah, where you going, man?
Well, I'm actually supposed to be in Iraq right now, but I'm not because I'm not working for anybody that's in Washington right now.
That's right. You were going to be a contractor, right?
I was going to go do contracting, but things kind of settled out here and the music is just taking up so much time. So I'm just doing the fly fishing guide thing, but really cranking in on the music. I mean, we have a lot of really good stuff going. We're running this trout festival here in Tellico Plains. Anybody that's East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, or just Tennessee, this trout festival is going to be really cool. We're having a lot of stuff for veterans. Actually, there's a memorial right next to the stage where I'm having musicians play, and I'm playing too, but there's a really cool memorial right next to it for honoring a lot of East Tennessee KIA. But we're doing that and just making this album, man. Me and Tyler J trying to crank it out, getting gigs. We're going out to Colorado for the Marine Corps birthday. Me, Tyler J, Steve Cochran, Sal Gonzalez.
Hell yeah.
If I'm not missing anybody, we're heading out there, and
That's a great lineup right there.
It is.
it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be wild.
Where are you playing at?
I forget the venue, but I know it's 45 minutes directly north of downtown Denver.
Hell yeah.
And then also, again, Stop 22 guys, we're going to the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, Country Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I heard about
that.
that.
Is going to be I can't remember. I got to look at my calendar. I got a TBI, man.
Yeah. Is Tyler J with the Stop 22 still?
Yeah, he is. Stop 22. We come together and play music and spread that word of awareness for what that shit is through music. But we kind of all have our own thing going. Tyler's working it, man. He's running that studio out there in Nashville, and he is the man.
Yeah,
he knows exactly.
I never see him anymore.
Yeah, he sticks in that studio, man, and just records people.
That's awesome.
He's in his happy place.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah. We're actually looking to do for that Marine Corps ball gig in Colorado. Him and I are booking up gigs on the way out there from Tennessee, and we're going to play shows together. Him and I.
So you're going to hop in your car and drive up?
Well, we're taking his RV. We're just going to, because he's got a pretty sweet RV. And Roman Warrior Foundation is the one that's setting us up with that Colorado gig. I tell you, man,
Brian.
He's awesome, dude.
Who, Brian Romans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He takes care of everybody.
He's a member of our post, too. I love that guy.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Shout out to Romans Warrior Foundation.
There you go. That Stop 22 and Romans Warriors kind of in cahoots.
But, I like how you said that.
Yeah.
Is that a Southern thing? I thought that
it
was
is. In cahoots, it's definitely Southern.
In cahoots. That should be a bar name.
Now, hey, I'm half Southern, half Yankee, so don't take offense.
You're a political refugee.
That's a good one, man. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I don't have a Southern accent. When I go up north, they think I'm from the South. When I'm down here, I'm a Yankee. So I have no home. I'm like Switzerland.
Well, when I'm in the South, people think I sound like a surfer dude. But when I go up north, people think I'm retarded or have slight Down syndrome. Oh, sorry, you can't say that word.
Oh, man.
So
we can't say that. We can't say that on the TSP.
It's a different world for sure. The North and the South.
It is.
Yeah. But country folk are relatively the same around the country. I've found they just have different accents.
Yep.
If you're country, you're country. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Exactly.
So there's honey boo boos in every corner of this country.
He's bringing out all the stops today. Damn. Honey boo boos.
Yeah.
What is it? The honey badger? Are you the Southern Ghost, aka honey badger?
Oh, what is a honey badger? Is
I
it
have no idea.
Or what? Oh, it's from that video.
Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Honey badger don't give
two that
fucks.
One. There you
go. Well, hey, Micah, thank you so much for doing this, man. I don't know. Commander Fleek, how are we on time?
We're 55 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you want another song?
Yeah, if you got another one.
Yeah. We'll do a cover.
Hey, what was that awesome song you played at 2 years ago in Chattanooga? I can't remember. It made me cry, man. It really did. I can't remember the name of it, but it was good.
I don't know. I play a lot of them.
You do. I know.
That's why. My manager, he's in charge of a Facebook group called "Make Country Music Sad Again" because we're trying to bring.
Yeah, dude, I follow that, man. That is a great Facebook.
Yeah. So we're trying to. I don't know. I am not. When people, I hate it when people. You say, "Oh, I play country," and they think Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
That's not country. That's Baptist church music. But talking about sinning. What we do, and Tyler J's the same way. Steve's pretty honky tonky. He's kind of Garth Brooks, but we're want to bring that old sound back. And back in the 70s and stuff, like Waylon and Hank Jr. I mean, the songs were about being a man's man. That was okay. That was the cool thing. Now songs are about a new country song is like, my wife cheated on me and I'm going to wait on the front porch for the rest of my life until she's done with that other guy. And I'm a simp. That's what it is. But real country is supposed to be the hard stuff and the sad stuff. And a lot of vets are connecting with this because, I mean, it's hard man's music we're playing, and that's our demographic is hard man. We have love songs and stuff like that. But man, when I meet a vet at one of these shows, just the look in their face to see another vet up on stage, you don't see that. It's like a certain look that they have. And it keeps you doing this stuff.
That's how I first met Stephen Cochran. He was on stage.
You want to cover? Let's just do a cover. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning and get drunk in the afternoon. Kind of like my own blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm a living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation 'cause he's worried about my soul. Said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. Sometimes I think that preacher man like to do a little walking too. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm a living, just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Leave me alone. Don't like the way I'm a living, you just leave this long-haired country boy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Thank you, sir.
Nice, man. That was
I
tight.
like that crowd applause.
It's pretty awesome.
Dang, that was good, man. You got a great voice, Micah. Great voice.
Thanks, man. Thank you. I don't know where like I said, I didn't play shit in the Marine Corps, but What did it was a woman. 'Cause I got out, my life went to crap. And my life went to crap because my wife went to crap. Left me, took the kid, and the guitar was there. It was like that camaraderie. It filled that camaraderie I was missing. Because that's what it is when you get out. It's like, where are my brothers?
Where's the tribe?
Yeah,
I'm
what are we
alone
doing
right now. Shit. You know.
You ever get back together with the guys you served with?
Yeah, well, I keep in touch with a few guys, but we're planning on actually having a 3-8 reunion.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, when is that? Do you know about that?
Don't know. I just talked to Vorgang because he kind of took over what I was doing because I did it for like 3 years in a row, and I got tired and got really busy. So it should be out. The date should be out by the middle of April. So I'll let you know as soon as because last year it was in West Virginia, and we had like 12 guys show up. It was great. Ron Enyart was there, Kurt Smith, Vorgang, Santiago.
Santiago?
Yeah, you remember Staff Sergeant Santiago?
Oh, Staff Sergeant. Yeah, I remember him though.
He's a cop in Maryland right now.
Is he really?
He's doing good. Yeah, but he loves coming to those reunions. Mark Bond, 0341, and Mark Bennett, that little rat bastard. He even showed up.
Yeah.
I love Mark.
Why don't you put one together in Nashville? Everybody would come to that.
Oh
yeah. Because the first 3 years we're in Tennessee, and then we went to Georgia, and then we did Virginia, and then we did West Virginia. I don't know where next year is. I hope it's somewhere fun.
Yeah. Let's go to Rota, Spain.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool.
Let's do a overseas one. Let's tear up Rota. You ever been to Rota?
Yeah, I was there for 6 days. I actually went to a house of ill repute, and
was it? Oh, you mean the La Hacienda?
I was there with,
or was it O's?
Sergeant Hasnute, myself, and somebody else, and we were 2 minutes late getting back on ship.
Oh God, 2 minutes is 2 years.
Yeah, well, Gunny Scroggins, I was like, I blame it on Sergeant. I buddy fucked the shit up. I was like, his fault. Don't take my corporal away from me. It's his fault.
Oh man, you're that dude?
I was that dude. Dude, I love my corporal. I didn't want to take it away.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know Gunny Scroggins?
Yes.
Scrog Dog?
Yes, I did.
He lives in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't spoken to him in 5 years, but he's down in Alabama right now.
Where, north or south?
South. He came up, and I took him to the Jack Daniels distillery, and we had barbecue, and I met his nephew, and John W. Scroggins, the Scrog Dog.
Is he in Mobile?
Think so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, Mobile is. I spent some time down there before the Marine Corps. Right after Katrina, I was helping rebuild stuff.
Oh, you were?
Mobile's a weird. That's where Mardi Gras actually first started. Was in Mobile.
Don't say that too loud, man.
Mardi Gras
Louisiana
in
people
Mobile,
are
Alabama.
they're gonna haze you, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to? Speaking of that, have you ever been to Savannah for St. Patty's Day? It's like Mardi Gras and St. Patty's all rolled into one.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, which is 3.5 hours from it. So yeah, I've been there.
That's
it's kind of like half St. Patty's, half a gay parade.
I know, dude. You were talking about the other day to me about. He's like, Savannah. What? I'm like, hey, easy, man. I lived there for 16 years. It wasn't that bad back then.
I love him to death. He's awesome, but he loves going to Savannah.
Dude, I did St. Patty's Day 9 times, man. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's a good St. Patty. It's one of the best in the country besides Boston.
Third. Yeah. After Chicago.
Oh, Chicago has a good one?
Oh, that's what my wife says. It's amazing. It's like the number one. But
it's too
I don't
cold,
know,
though.
Yeah.
Does
Pretty
Dearborn
cold.
have a St. Patty's Day?
Detroit does. But again, it's cold.
I've been there once after I got out of the Marine Corps. I was in Detroit and Toledo, Ohio, because it's like that's right across the way, right?
Yeah. Toledo's basically a subdivision of Detroit.
Yeah, I went to a house of ill repute in Toledo too.
I see a pattern here, Andrew.
Yep, it was back in the day. Driftwood, Toby's, La Mirage, Cave.
Driftwood's gone.
I know it's called Platinum now.
I think Steve and them had a platoon reunion and went there.
I think they.
Steve played there with Stop 22. I forget who all went.
Shut up!
They played
a
a Lejeune show. I don't know the whole story, but they ended up at Driftwood. And if you want to know that story, talk to him. But it's
yeah, Driftwood. See, that's where the salt guys. We used to go there like every night.
Yeah, we did. We went there one night and didn't drive, and hopped the fence and land naved our way back to the barracks.
Nice.
Like
using that night nav.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I think we'll wrap it up.
We're wrapping it up, Fleek. All right, good to go.
So
appreciate you having me on.
Hey, we love you, man.
Thanks for coming on, man.
We love you.
Have you on again soon.
Yeah, you're gonna come back and play for us, I think, man.
Yeah, and if you're ever playing near Nashville, let us know. We'll definitely come out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I think we actually have some shows coming up. I'm heading out there on Saturday to go turkey hunting.
In Nashville?
Cheatham Annex over near Dixon.
Dixon.
I'm hunting
good
with
VFW up there.
Low Water Bridge Band boys. The front man for that, Logan Moore, he's an Air Force vet. They're real good guys.
You need to go
I play with them a lot in Virginia. We're turkey hunting.
Yeah.
You need to go hunting with Dogs of War.
Yeah, Byron Davis. I'll hook you up, dude. He's a Marine. Good dude.
Hell yeah.
He takes veterans on all kinds of hunting trips, fishing trips. He's got a cool deal going.
I do that here with the fly guide, and if you're a vet, and
we're gonna try and do something. I think next year.
Yeah,
we'll get everybody together.
Get the post.
Yeah,
some guys from the post.
I don't know if I'm coordinated enough with fly fishing.
That'd be fun as hell, man. Big convoy.
We do the Project Healing Waters, which is a great program.
I know the coordinator.
There needs to be more
here in Middle Tennessee.
There needs to be something, because this isn't an old man sport, but it seems like the guys who go on those Project Healing Waters are usually older guys, like Vietnam, and prior era. I mean, it'd be cool to set something up for the OIF, OEF guys to come out here and do something like that. That's been bobbling around in my head to start figure something out.
I'll put you in touch with Marilyn. What the hell's her last name?
Yeah.
Marilyn, I don't know. Her husband got the Veteran of the Year last year or 2 years ago. And she's the coordinator for Middle Tennessee. I'll put you in touch with her.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have her card somewhere around here.
Yeah, I know. I have it too. It's in my car somewhere. But we love you, Micah.
Love y'all, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, our pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Commander Fleek. And thank you, Proven Valor Professionals.
If you made it this far, you made it to the end, hop on over to our YouTube page, and it's brand new. It's only been up for like a week, so give us a subscribe. We need it.
Hoorah.
All right.
Let me plug my Instagram, because that's like the yellow pages of today with music. My fly fishing one is Southern Ghost _ fly fishing. And then my music one is The Southern Ghost.
Yep.
So
good to go, man.
That's the calling card now, man. Social media. What you can do with social media would cost you $1 million back in the 80s.
Yep.
Yes.
And it's free now.
That's just free. Good.
Sort of. Thanks, man. See you, Commander.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you, Micah.
See you, man.